Write a Java program to find GCD of two numbers. Let us have a brief idea about what is GCD. GCD is greatest common divisor. It is also called as highest common factor, HCF. So to find greatest common divisor, we first have to find out the factors of the number. What is a factor? A factor is a number that divides the number completely. For example, 4 is a number and you want to find out factors of 4. 4 is completely divided by 1. So 1 is the factor of 4. 4 is completely divided by 2 and 4 is completely divided by 4. Hence, 1, 2, 4 are the factors of number 4. Take one more example, number 8. 8 is completely divided by 1. 8 is completely divided by 2. 8 is completely divided by 4 and 8 is completely divided by 8. Hence, 1, 2, 4, 8 are the factors of number 8. In case of number 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 are the numbers that divides number 12 completely. Hence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 are the factors of number 12. So, suppose you want to find GCD, that is greatest common divisor, between number 8 and 12. You need to check what is the highest common factor. For example, the common factors between number 8 and 12 are 1, 2, 3 is not common, 4 is common, 8 is not common, 6 and 12 are not common. So 1, 2, 4 are the common factors and the highest common factor is number 4. So the answer is GCD of number 8 and 12 is 4. We have to implement this same logic in our program. Write a Java program to find GCD of two numbers. The first statement is import statement. Import java.util.scanner. Scanner class is used to get input from the user. Scanner class is placed inside package util and package util is placed inside package Java. Packages in Java is similar to the folder in your computer system. When you use an object of some inbuilt class, you need to mention the fully qualified address of the class, that is class name along with its package names preceding with import keyword. The next statement is class definition. We have declared the class as public. Public keyword denotes that your class can be accessible outside the package. Class keyword and class name. Name of the class is GCD. We have defined main method. Main method is the entry point for any core Java program. Your execution starts from main method. So the first statement over here is variable declaration. We have variables x, y, I and GCD. Variables x and y are used to store the two numbers input by the user. Variable I works as a counter for your loop and variable GCD is used to store the result. We have initialized variable GCD to 1. So as soon as the interpreter reads this statement, memory allocation happens. So memory for variable x is reserved inside stack memory area. Memory for variable y is reserved inside stack memory area. Memory for variable I is reserved inside stack memory area. And memory for variable GCD is reserved. And value 1 is stored in here. So inside the stack memory area, you have a memory frame reserved belonging to main method. All the local variables belonging to main method will be stored over here. If you have some other method, memory allocation happens as per the execution. Presently we are having main method only. So the variable allocation is happened inside the memory frame reserved for main method. Next statement is we are creating object of type scanner. Scanner sc equal to new scanner and it takes argument system.in. As soon as this statement is executed, memory allocation happens. Reference variable sc is reserved space on the stack memory area and actual object is created on the heap and the address of object is stored inside reference variable sc. So now the reference variable sc is pointing towards the object that is present on the heap memory area. System.in is the argument passed to the scanner object. System.in is an input stream which is typically connected to the keyboard input of the console program. We are doing console based programs, that is command line based programs. Next statement is system.out.println enter first number. We are printing this to the console so that the user understands he has to enter number. This statement is printed to the console. Next statement is x equal to sc.nextInt. NextInt is the method belonging to scanner class. That is why we are invoking this method using scanner object sc. So if user enters number 8, NextInt method reads the input in an integer format. For example, user enters number 8. NextInt reads number 8 as integer value. And there are various methods belonging to scanner class to read in various data type format. You have method to read float values, you have method to read string values, etc. In our program we want integer value, that is why we are using NextInt method. So the number 8 entered by the user is read in pure integer format and stored in int variable x. The data type of the variable is int. Number 8 is stored inside the memory reserved for variable x over here. Next statement is executed. System.out.println, enter second number. Println method prints the data to the console. So enter second number is printed to the output so that the user understands he has to input second number. Next statement is y equal to sc.nextInt. So suppose user enters 12, NextInt method will read number 12 as pure integer. So 12 will be stored inside the memory. Now here is the actual logic. We are finding GCD of two numbers and the numbers input by the user are 8 and 12. So we are finding GCD of 8 and 12. We'll find the common factors of 8 and 12. That is, we need to find numbers that divides 8 as well as 12. And the highest common factor is the answer, is the GCD. So we will be using for loop. Variable I is used to iterate the loop. I is initialized to 1. So when interpreter reads I equal to 1, value 1 is stored inside the memory reserved for variable I. And the conditions are checked whether I is less than x and I is less than y. So the condition is loop should iterate how many times? If you're finding GCD of two numbers, the loop should iterate the smaller number of times because rest of the factors are not common. That is, in our example, loop should iterate 8 times because after 8 there will be no common factors. Hence we have given the condition I less than or equal to x and I less than or equal to y. Now this is logical AND operator. Two things to keep in mind about logical AND operator. It returns true if both the conditions are true. So I less than or equal to x, this should be true, and I less than or equal to y, this should also be true. Only then the whole equation returns true and control comes inside. If one of the condition is false, control will not come inside the loop. And the second thing you need to remember is second condition is not evaluated if the first condition is false. So if I less than or equal to x is false, the next condition is not evaluated. So let us solve this. Loop starts iterating. I is equal to 1. Value of I is 1. Less than or equal to value of x, that is 8. And value of I is 1. Less than or equal to value of y, that is 12. So 1 is less than 8 and 1 is less than 12. This condition is true. Hence control of the program will go inside the loop. And over here, the if block will execute. Now what condition are we writing for the if statement? X modulo I equal to 0. That means when you divide number x by I, remainder should be 0. Value of x is 8 and value of I is 1. When you divide 8 by 1, you get remainder 0. Hence this condition is true. The first condition is true. Now the next condition will be evaluated. Value of y is 12. Value of I is 1. When 12 is divided by 1, remainder is 0. So 0 equal to 0. Again, the second condition is true. And only when both the conditions are true, the control will come inside the if block. So control of execution comes inside the if block and the statement inside if block is executed. That is GCD equal to I. So what is the value of I? It is 1. And GCD is assigned to value of I, that is 1. Hence, value of GCD is 1. Now after the execution of the statement, control of the program will go to the increment statement and I++. I++ is I equal to I plus 1. So value of I is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Now the updated value of I is 2. Hence the previously stored value, that is 1, is replaced by 2. Now from here control goes to the condition again. Value of I is 2 and value of x is 8. 2 is less than 8. Condition is true. Hence the next condition will be evaluated. Value of I is 2 and value of y is 12. 2 is less than 12. Condition is true. So both the conditions are true. Hence control of the program will go inside the loop and the if block will be executed. Now the if condition, value of x is 8 and value of I is 2. If you divide 8 by 2, you get the answer 0. So 0 is equal to 0, condition is true. Hence the next condition is evaluated. Because we are using AND operator, we need to check both the conditions. Here value of y is 12 and value of I is 2. When 12 is divided by 2, the answer is 0. 0 equal to 0, the condition becomes true. Hence both the conditions are true. Now both the conditions are true. Hence control of the program will come inside the loop. And this statement GCD equal to I is executed. Now the value of I is 2. Hence the updated value of variable GCD is 2. Now inside the memory, 1 will be replaced with 2. This is the updated value of variable GCD. Now after this statement is executed, again control of the program will go to the increment statement. I plus plus, that is I equal to I plus 1. Value of I is 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So now the updated value of I is 3. So inside the memory, 2 is replaced with 3. So from your control of the program will go to the condition. Value of I is 3 and value of x is 8. 3 is less than 8. This condition is true. Hence the next condition will be evaluated. Value of I is 3 and value of y is 12. 3 is less than 12. Condition is true. Now both the conditions are true. Hence control will come inside the loop and the if statement will be executed. Now over here, value of x is 8 and value of I is 3. When 8 divided by 3, the answer is not 0. 8 is not completely divided by 3. Hence this condition becomes false. And when the first condition is false, the next condition is not executed. So the whole condition becomes false and control of the program will not come inside the loop. So from here, the control of the program will go to the increment operator. It will not come inside the loop because the condition is false and GCD equal to I is not executed. Hence the value of GCD remains 2 only. It is not updated. So from here, control of the program will go to the increment statement and the next iteration happens. Now again I plus plus is executed. Value of I is 3 plus 1, that is equal to 4. Now the updated value of I is 4. So 3 is replaced with 4. And from here, control will go to the condition. Value of I is 4. 4 less than or equal to x, that is 8. Condition is true. Hence the next condition is evaluated. Value of I is 4. 4 less than or equal to y, that is 12. Condition is true. Both the conditions are true. Hence control of the program will come inside the for loop. Now here, if statement condition is checked. Value of x is 8 and value of I is 4. 8 is completely divided by 4. Hence the answer is 0. 0 equal to 0. Condition is true. Now the next condition is checked. Value of y is 12 and value of I is 4. 12 is completely divided by 4. Answer is 0. 0 is equal to 0. Condition is true. Now both the conditions are true. Hence control of the program will come inside the if block. And this statement GCD equal to I will be executed. The value of I is 4. Hence the updated value of GCD is now 4. After this statement is executed, control of the program will go to the increment statement and next iteration happens. I equal to I plus 1. Value of I is 4 plus 1 equal to 5. Hence the updated value of I is now 5. Hence value 4 will be replaced with 5. Now from your control of the program will go to the condition. Again the condition is checked. Value of I is 5 less than 8. Condition is true. Hence next condition will be evaluated. Value of I is 5 less than 12. Both the conditions are true. Now the control of the program comes inside the for loop and if block executes. Here 8 divided by 5 is not equal to 0. 8 is not completely divisible by 5. Hence the condition becomes false. When first condition is false, next condition is not evaluated and control of the execution does not go inside if block. From here, it will go back to the increment statement. Again, I is incremented. Value of I is 5 plus 1, 6. So now the updated value of I is 6. Hence 5 is replaced with number 6. From your control goes to the condition. Value of I is 6 and value of x is 8. 6 is less than 8. Condition is true. Hence the next condition is evaluated. Value of I is 6 and value of y is 12. 6 is less than 12. So both the conditions are true. The control of the program comes inside the for loop. Now here if statement is executed. Value of x is 8 divided by 6. The remainder is not 0. Hence the condition becomes false. And control of the program will not come inside the if block. And value of GCD does not change. From here control of the execution will go to the increment statement. Again I will be incremented. Value of I is 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. Now the updated value of I is 7. 6 is replaced by 7. So from here the control goes to the condition 7 less than or equal to 8. Condition is true. Again 7 less than 12. The condition is true. So in both the cases the condition is true. Hence control of the program will come inside the for loop and the if statement will be executed. Value of x is 8 divided by 7. Now 8 is not completely divided by 7. When you divide 8 by 7, the remainder is not 0. Modulo operator is used to check out the remainder. Hence the condition is false. Control of program does not go inside the if block and value of GCD does not change. It is still 4. From your control of execution will go to the increment statement. Again I is incremented. 7 plus 1. The updated value of I is 8. From your control of the program will go to the condition. Value of I is 8 and value of x is 8. 8 is equal to 8. So condition becomes true. First condition is true. Hence the next condition is evaluated. Value of I is 8 and value of y is 12. 8 less than 12. The condition is true. Both the conditions are true. Hence control of the program will come inside the loop and the if statement will be executed. Now value of x is 8 and value of I is 8. When you divide 8 by 8, the remainder is 0. Hence the first condition is true. This condition happens to be true. As the first condition is true, next condition will be evaluated. Value of y is 12 and value of I is 8. 12 is not completely divided by 8. Hence, this condition becomes false. And when you are using AND operator, if either one of the condition is false, the whole condition is false. So in this case, control of the program will not go inside the if block and value of GCD does not change. As the if condition is false, control of the program from here will go to the increment statement. Now I is incremented. Value of I is 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. Now the updated value of I is 9. 8 is replaced with 9. From here control of the program goes to the condition. Value of I is 9 and value of x is 8. 9 is neither less than 8 nor it is equal to 8. So over here the condition becomes false. The first condition is false and when you are using AND operator, if the first condition is false, the next condition is not checked. So the loop condition becomes false and the loop exits. So from here control will not go inside the loop. It will come out of the loop. This is your loop ending over here. Control will come to the next statement. And here we are printing system.out.println. GCD off is the text. GCD off is printed to the console. Value of variable x is retrieved, that is 8. 8 is printed to the console. And this is a string again, text. This is printed as it is to the console. Y, value of variable y is retrieved, that is 12. 12 is printed to the console. Is, this is a text again. This is printed as it is to the console. And value of variable GCD, that is 4. It is retrieved and printed to the console. So we get the output GCD of 8 and 12 is 4. And this is how we find GCD of two numbers.